All right, Shalom. We want to give honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, and Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation of the items that's preaching 144 truth, coming out of GMS, all right? In the Las Vegas Camp Man of Valor, I'll go by Colom, hopefully coming to you with another edifying lesson to you men, women, and children of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians and speckled birds that fatherline go back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is your power and your power alone, which Yahweh means he is, he exists by Hashem in the name, all right? And Yahweh Shai means he delivered, he is salvation, all right? Because the only ones who are receiving, all right, salvation on this go-around, all right, of the second coming of Yahweh Shai, all right, is the 144,000 men, first and foremost, that government body, and the men, women, and children who believe on the testimony of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua through these prophecies, okay? The name of this lesson is, keep fighting for the crown, all right? Your crown awaits. Along the line of the crown, all right? Do you want your crown? All right, and if you do, keep fighting, all right? Keep doing what you're supposed to do for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, no matter what cause it comes with, all right? No matter what pain it comes with, no matter what type of bullshit you got to go through. But that crown, all right, is worth it, man. All right. Seeking mercy and salvation from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua first and foremost to get those new bodies. All right. But receiving that crown to be that government body for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right. So there's going to be second Esdras. All right. 2 and 43. All right. And it says, and in the midst of them, there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marvel at greatly. And this speaking of Yahweh Shai, because in that memorial, all right, that beautiful wedding, when the 144,000 men who stood firm and strong, like the 7,000 men that didn't bow their knee to Baal, all right, Lord willing, we are those men, all right, standing firm, not falling down to this wicked ass system, America, all right, Rome 2.0, Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt. All right, this great whore. All right, and we can see the downfall of this America. All right, and it's beautiful because we are at the end of this shit. All right, and the beginning that follow it. All right, and that's what this moment is. That beginning. All right, that everlasting kingdom, which is Yahweh Shai. But this is speaking of Yahweh Shai, crowning each man. All right, Israel. All right, who are Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole Indians. All right. Getting crowned by Yahweh Shai because they stand firm, right? Walking the straight and narrow and kept going, kept pushing, no matter what the cause was. What the worldly saying is, I stand on business, all right? Standing 10 toes. I said it wrong, that camp. 10 toes deep, all right? Just standing firm, all right? Not budging, not moving, all right? But keep going and keep fighting for that crown. Lord willing, there's a crown for me, all right? It says, so I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? And he answered and said unto them, Salaki. He answered and said unto me, those be they that have put on the mortal clothing and put on the immortality. So we put on those new bodies, all right? Ezekiel 36 and 26, those new bodies, those Superman bodies, I love to say, all right? True power, Psalms 82 and 6, God's, man. Going back to the beginning, man. Genesis, man. All right. And it says, and he convinced and have confessed the name of the Most High. All right. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Look at that. Those are rewards. He said, whatever you lose on this side, I'm going to give it back to you 100-fold. You remember Job? When he lost everything, his family, riches, all that, and he got it back 100-fold. He was able to see his kids, man. Got all his riches back. Way more beautiful wife because the other one was wicked than a motherfucker, man. All right. But that was just an example to show you, all right, what's to come. But this, we can't even fathom. Whew, Lord willing. Lord willing is a crown for me because I'm more fire. All right. To keep going because it's worth it. Because we want the later. We don't give a damn about the now. Hey, we use the word, don't abuse it, but we want the later. All right. And he said he was giving them crown because they confessed his name. What's the name? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right. Not no Jehovah, Jeebus Christ. All right. All this folly ass other names, Yeshua and all that shit. No, it's Yahweh Shai. All right. The favorite son is Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh the Father, man. All right. That's the true names. All right. That Proverbs 30:4, man. It starts with the name first and foremost. When you have the name, it's the beginning, baby. All right. It's that fear, man. All right. But you got Jakes out there that got the name and won't even say the name and still calling on another fucking false idol name, man. And then you see the name get taken away. Then you're done. All right. But they stand firm praising Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right. Praising that name to the max. All right. And it says, then said unto the angel, what young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So Esdras was asking a question. This is Yahweh Shai. All right. He did what he had to do. Coming back in his reincarnation, but coming that all the way back as Yahweh Shai. All right. And passing the test to show us how to do it. Leading by example, because the servant ain't greater than the master. So we learn from Yahweh Shai. All right. So we can get to Yahweh, back to the Father. And the only way to do that is what? Through Yahweh Shai. All right. Yahweh is crowning his other sons who are his favorites by giving his favorite son Yahweh Shai to crown his other sons, man. Or, well, I'm part of that number, man. Don't you want to be part of that number? All right. So he answered and said unto him, it is the Son of the Most High. This is Yahweh Shai, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to command them that stood so swiftly for the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. All right. And that's what we're doing right now. All right. No matter what the cause is. All right. No matter if you hated by the world, because I got some pre's I'm going to pull on that. All right. Because you're going to have some family members that's going to just give you up. All right. Acting like agents and shit. Oh, I know one of them. All right. Because they want to be in good with the world. They want to, because they love this world and shit. All right. And they hate Yahweh Shai. They don't want no crown. They want that Sarah Connor. All right. They want to be sizzled like Sizzler. If you remember that restaurant. And they going to be sizzled like Sizzler. All right. Because they didn't want to take heed. And they didn't want their crown. All right. And they didn't confess the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai boldly. All right. They were being most worldly, boldly claiming on these damn other idols. All right. That we don't got no parts of that. And this is what it takes to get the crown and what we got to endure. There's going to be Revelations 2 and 10. That's lucky. Dudes a hiccup. We weird. All right. This is what we got to go through in a journey of the crown, because that is receiving the salvation. That's making it into the chariots when this is happening. But this is the road to get there, though, and what you got to deal with. Some people don't think it's worthy or worth it. All right. But the elect man do. All right. Leading by our apostles. All right. Leading by example. All right. Apostle Tahar, Apostle Kabar, Apostle Ramlan, Apostle Rakal, and all the other apostles and elders. All right. That's preaching the prophecy. All right. And spreading the gospel, the good news coming out of GMS of who? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right. And like-minded men. All right. Like Man of Valor and other brothers out there that's pushing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. All right. This is Revelations 2 and 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. And what is those things that thou shalt suffer? Being hated by all people. We don't give a damn about nobody liking us. All we care about is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai loving us and getting right back with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. I can care less of what a mother freaker want to think about me or what they got to say about me. I don't care. And you shouldn't either. All right. But behold, the devil should cast some of you into prison, that you should be tried. All right. So we know some men gonna be martyrs for the testimony of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. He says, stand firm unto death. All right. and I'm going to give you that crown of life. I got that pre. I'm going to pull that too as well. He said, and you shall be tribulation 10 days at this completion, because it could be however many days, you know what I'm saying, they going to do what they going to do. So what? All right. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. That's Yahweh Shai speaking. All right. Let me grab some of these priests. All right. Because, you know, that suffering, man, what comes with that suffering, it's going to be Matthew 10 and what I got? 22. It says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. All right. But he that endureth to the end shall be saved. And that's receiving that salvation, but also getting that crown. And when it says, you know what I'm saying, when the devil catch you in these prisons and stuff, I'm going to just jump down to 28. And this is the spirit we need to be in. If some of us is going through that trial. All right. Matthew 10 and 28, it says, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. Right. Look, Satan can do whatever he want to do with these bodies, these Edomites. All right. OK. And they love showing you by their movies how they like to torture, like Hostel or any of these really graphic, like It the Clown. You know what I mean? Funny, hilarious. Art the Clown. Right. And what they like to do, because that's the wicked mind of these Edomites, man. All right. But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. And that's Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. Baba Yaga. No. It's Allah Shadya. That's what y'all gonna know him as. Allah Shadya. Not no John Wick Baba Yaga, the boogeyman. No. If you're gonna call it the real boogeyman, it's Yahweh Shai and righteousness. That's what you need to fear. Not the one that can destroy flesh, because he can't do nothing to the spirit. All right, he can't do nothing to the spirit. I'm gonna jump to Matthew 24 and 9, because this is that suffering that we gotta go through, you know, for the crown, you know, and it's worth it, man. Matthew 24 and where I'm at. It says 9. He says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, which, you know, some of your family members gonna do it. You know, friends who say they friends or whatnot, who gives a damn? All right. Because they're anti against Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And she'll kill you. And she'll be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And did not Trump say, oh, the prophets are doomed? He's coming after the prophets of doom. All these tactical moves is get to the so-called prophets of doom. We claim that. It's doomed for your asses. All right. And 2/3 of our people, first and foremost, they can't get right nigglets, man. All right. So, yeah. All right. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's whatever. Right. Oh, let me read this also. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna read Matthew's. No, we got that. We got that. You got the idea. All right. It's gonna be Luke 6 and 22. Because it's gonna take a lot, you know. The walk for the crown ain't easy, all right? But it's worth it though, right? Luke 6 and 22, it says, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. You know, what we're doing in the sight of others might look evil. So damn what? All right, because we spreading the good news of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, prophecy of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, what's going on in the world? You didn't see what China proudly walking with their military army letting America know, Trump, no, you can't with us, huh? Wars and rumor of war, 2nd Esdras 15. Come on, man. We're there. All right. The Charagma is here. It's just not mandated. Right. Food and shit's getting scarce. 33 countries ain't delivering here in the U.S. no more. So you're going to see some prices going up high as hell. Right. We are in those times, man. Famine of the word. Famine of bread. Earthquakes in diverse places. Come on. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is speaking loudly. And he been speaking loudly through the prophets. All right. It's going to be 1 John. I got 3 and 13. It says, marvel not, my brethren, if the world hates you. Marvel not. Don't be surprised. When you walking in this thing, you certain people that used to rock with you don't rock with you no more. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh yeah, I don't talk to him and talk to that Negro no more. You know, he all godly now. You know, he don't want to have fun no more. You know, he did. Look, I'm gonna read in the NLT. 1 John 3:13 says, so don't be surprised, dear brothers and sisters, if the world hates you. Don't be surprised. You know, family member gonna turn on you, man. It is what it is. But like said, hey, keep fighting for your crown. Why do you care? Right? Because true family is the church, the body, the brotherhood, and your individual family that's believing in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. And want to receive salvation as well as them as the damn self. Right. OK. But when you walk in the thing of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, there's certain things that's got to change, man. You got to walk in the inner man and not the outer man. Walking more in the spirit and not the carnal man. Right. Pure and fair in scripture. Okay, you got to be willing to fight for your crown because, hey, I'm fighting for mine. Lord willing, there's a crown for me. All right. Lord willing, I'm fighting for that. To sit at the table with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. This James 1:12. It says, blessed is the man that endured temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hath promised to them that love him. I want to read that in the NLT. Let's see what the NLT got to say about that, right? Let's see what the NLT says, right? This James 1:12, again, it says, the Most High bless those who patiently endure testing and temptation. Afterward, they will receive the crown of life that the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, has promised to those who love him. Look at that. So keep fighting for your crown, Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and Seminole Indians, because the crown is worth it, all right? We're going to go through it. So what? Long as you got Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who can be against you? All right. Proverbs 18:10. I love bringing that out. All right. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into him that are safe. Pure and fair in scripture. Knowing that the power of power is going to give you your desires. There's desires I don't even know I have. But he's going to give you all of them? Whew, I want that crown for me, please. Right? I'm fighting for mine. You fighting for yours? This is Revelations 3:11 says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. You got a crown. Just don't let nobody take it. Don't let your damn self take it, right? Don't let your damn self take it, Israel. But you got 2/3 of our people don't care about a crown. But the elect do. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. And I'm going to jump down to 21. And this is what it is when he's giving you that crown. This is Yahweh Shai speaking, right? I'm just going to get straight to the point. It says, to him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, right? Even as I also overcame, I am set down with my Father in his throne. So by receiving that crown by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you're able to sit with the throne with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Wouldn't that, hey, that, what? Being ministered to Yahweh, right? And you know you in good terms with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai because what Yahweh Shai did for us. And then he saw what you did in this wicked ass world that you stood firm for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, huh? Fighting for his name, glorifying his name, because it's all about him anyway. Can you glorify someone who is greater than you? The 144,000 men, that government body is doing it now. Pushing Yahweh Bashem Yahushai vibrations, man. So I hope this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kakadash. Double honors to Apostles of Great Millstone and salutation all the icons that's preaching the 144 truth coming out of GMS, all right? This is Las Vegas Cat Man of Valor. Goodbye, Cologne. Until next time, Shalom.